Hello teacher, hello everyone, we are the group G and we will talk about some suppositions that we did once we read about the James Carey biography and about Al from his career. First, about Jim wouldn't have discovered his skills in acting if he hadn't dedicated himself to acting as a clown in children parties when he was a child. Because since during his show, he realized how easily he had to take roles and make people laugh. Curry has the hobby to play jazz, and it's important to say that if Jim has been successful as jazz musician, he wouldn't have dedicated himself to acting. Since his early days, he has more profitable to be a musician than another more clown. If he was, and in nowadays, we should have a musician named Jim Carrey and not that amazing actor that he is. One time that he knew how good he was to act, he tried to get some characters in important movies to let his name recognized for the Hollywood scores. And for this, it's important to say that if he hadn't been lucky enough to act in the movie Copper Mountain, the Hollywood scouts wouldn't have known about his acting skills, and maybe he never would be in a movie. In personal, I love some of the movies of Jim Carrey. I can't imagine that movie, that character, interpreted by other actor, because Jim Carrey has a special touch for his characters.
Hi teacher, my name is Ryan Flores. I am going to talk about for Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey wouldn't have accepted the role for Showtime 2018 comedy series Heidi. She wouldn't have had to leave the job behind the scenes of Showtime as an executive producer on the drama I Am Drying Up Here and wouldn't have won the same amount of money. Jim had not experienced so many disappointments and divorces. He would not have the government depression that sent him prevented him from continuing his career for a long time. So there will be more movies in the which he would hyper. If Jim Carrey had not played the character of the mask, a green and outlandish character in 1994, he would not have been the most important connection actor of the decade and would not have earned 300 millions at the box office as in Ace Ventura.
Hi, my name is Ariel. Jim Carrey, at 15 years old, began to follow his artistic desire. It started in Toronto cabaret, imitating Elvis Presley and Jerry Lewis. In 1979, he began performing live shows at the Yuk Yuk Club in Toronto. He hadn't had the support of his father. He would never have started to follow his artistic desire, and the local newspapers wouldn't have called him a true star. With the arrival of the 18th, he was discovered by Rodney Dangerfield, who signed him to be the opening act for his shows. So he came to his audition for Saturday Night Live by Hassan Select. After many auditions, he made it to the NBC miniseries The Dog Factory. If he hadn't traveled to Los Angeles, he wouldn't have started his career in show business. In 2012, Jim began a relationship with makeup artist Katrina White. The relationship lasted for a few months, but in September 2015, she committed suicide, leaving a letter blaming Jim Carrey for having ended their relationship. After this, Jim Carrey stopped appearing in public and in the media. If this had never happened, his depression wouldn't have been at its maximum, and he wouldn't have made the decision to leave his acting career.